There are animals which live on land, as well as there are animals which live in water. So today you can warm up. You can do warm up by your own self. Okay. So we have to start today from breathing in animals. Now these animals, like they are living on land, as well as they are living in this water, in sea water, in rivers. Okay, so they have developed several features, like they have developed modes of breathing, they have developed feeding, they have developed movement. These are the different ways of living on land as well as in water. Okay, they know how to move, they know how to eat, they know how to breathe. And for that, they have developed special features. For these purposes, for breathing, for eating, for moving, they have developed special features. So today we have to start from breathing in animals. As you can see from here, it is written breathing in animals. Today we have to start from different ways of breathing in animals. That how do animals breathe? What are the different ways of breathing in animals? Means there are different animals and there are different ways of breathing in animals. Then meaning of inhale and exhale, which is over here. I will tell you about it. And land and aquatic animals. What is the difference between land and aquatic animals? Then we will also study atmosphere. So this is your introduction. Okay, so now breathing in animals. Okay, we know that Earth is surrounded by a layer of air called atmosphere. Underline this line. The Earth is surrounded by a layer of air called atmosphere. Okay, what is atmosphere? Surrounding the Earth is a wall of gases, is a layer of gases like oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, nitrogen gas. So all these gases are found surrounding. So I will listen at the after some time. Okay? So the Earth is surrounded by. I will repeat the page number. If you are having difficulty, it's page number 33. It's page number 33 of your books. So open page 33 of your book. So we know that Earth is surrounded by a layer of air, as you have also read in your previous classes about atmosphere. What is atmosphere? You have read also the layers. What are the layers of atmosphere? Okay, so today we are just going. I'm just going to tell you that what is atmosphere. It is a layer of gases which is surrounding the Earth. Okay, it consists of a mixture of gases. Not only one gas. It consists of a mixture of gases like oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, nitrogen gas. Students, you need to turn your camera on. Turn your cameras on. All of you, turn your cameras on. Zainab, Dua, turn your cameras on. Yes, Zainab, and turn your camera on. Okay, so Earth is surrounded by a layer of air called atmosphere. The atmosphere is surrounded by the atmosphere is consisting of a mixture of gases. Okay, like oxygen gas, carbon dioxide gas, and nitrogen. So now, which gas do we breathe in? I would like one of you to answer. Yes, Ibra, can you answer?
Oxygen.
Yes, good. It's oxygen gas. Which gas do we breathe in? Oxygen. So, what does oxygen helps us to do? Oxygen helps us to survive. Oxygen helps in breathing. Okay, it is breathed by. This gas is breathed by human beings as well as by animals. Okay, so all the animals breathe in oxygen to survive. Oxygen helps to change digested food into energy. Okay, because of oxygen, our digested food is dissolved and we get energy. Because of oxygen, we get energy because it helps to change digested food into energy. Okay, and carbon dioxide gas is released during this process. Okay, we know, you know that we inhale oxygen, we breathe in oxygen, and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Which gas do we breathe in? Oxygen. And which gas do we breathe out? Carbon dioxide. Yes, Zainab? You will tell me which gas do we breathe out?
Breathe oxygen.
Breathe out. Breathe out means exhale. जो हम बाहर की तरफ जब हम सांस लेते हैं तो कौन सी गैस हम exhale करते हैं?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. It's carbon dioxide gas that we breathe out. We breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide. Yes, Dua wants to ask something. Okay, Dua, I unmuted you. Yes, Dua.
टीचर आप कह रही थी ना कि वो कैमरास ऑन करो, मेरे डेस्कटॉप पे कैमरा नहीं है।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक सही। बस आपने ये बता रहा था, ये पूछना चाह रही थी आप?
यस टीचर।
Okay, fine. G. So these are the two ways of breathing in animals. Okay, they take in oxygen, they breathe in oxygen and they breathe out carbon dioxide. So when they breathe in oxygen, they inhale oxygen. This is called inhaling. What is it called? It is called inhaling. To breathe in oxygen and to breathe out carbon dioxide, it is called exhale. To exhale means to breathe out. To exhale means to breathe out. And which gas do we breathe out? We breathe out carbon dioxide. And which gas do we breathe in? We breathe in oxygen. Yes, Dua, will you tell me? Which gas do we inhale? Yes, Dua. Which gas do we inhale? Oxygen or carbon dioxide? Dua, you are not answering. Idea? Okay, Zainab, you can answer me.
Which question?
Which gas do we inhale in?
Oxygen.
And which gas do we exhale?
Carbon dioxide.
Good. Yes, Sibra? What is the meaning of inhale?
Teacher, breathing in. Breathing
Breathing
in.
in. And what do we mean by exhale?
Breathing out.
Breathing out. Yes. Yes, Marish, I would also like to ask you one question. G, what do we mean by inhale?
Yes, miss. What is the question?
What do we mean by inhale?
What do you mean by?
Inhale and exhale. It's written here. Inhale and exhale. क्या मतलब इन दोनों का?
Inhale.
Inhale means to क्या करते हैं inhale हम? कौन सी गैस inhale करते हैं?
Breathe out.
Inhale means to breathe in, not breathe out. Breathe in. Breathing in is called inhale. And breathing out is called exhale.
Exhale.
समझ में आई? That is the meaning of inhale and exhale. Inhale means to breathe in and exhale means to breathe out. Okay, now I will ask at the end. Now remember this difference I will ask at the end, okay? Okay, we have studied atmosphere. Now we have studied also meaning of inhale and exhale. Now
Exhale.
land and aquatic animals. That difference we will also study. Okay, different animals breathe in different ways. We know that different animals breathe in different ways. They have different ways of breathing. लाइक लैंड एनिमल्स, आपको पता है कि जो एनिमल्स जमीन पर पाए जाते हैं, लैंड एनिमल्स मीन एनिमल्स व्हिच आर फाउंड ऑन द लैंड, they directly breathe in oxygen, okay, because oxygen is present in the atmosphere. Ibra, be attentive. And aquatic animals, animals which are living in water, okay, whether it is sea water, river water, or any water, that is this is aquatic, okay. Aquatic animals means animals which are living in water, so they breathe in oxygen dissolved in water. So they also breathe in oxygen, but that oxygen is dissolved in water, okay. They also breathe in oxygen, but that oxygen is dissolved in water. So this is the difference between land and aquatic animals. What are land animals? Animals which are found on the land. They are called land animals. And aquatic animals, animals which are found in the water. Now who will tell me the answer? Raise your hands. Raise your hands who want to tell me the answer. Land and aquatic animals. G. Yes, Marish, why don't you raise your hand? बताएं. Land and aquatic animals.
Miss, monkey, polar bear, and camel.
Sorry, monkey, polar bear, and camel. These are land or aquatic animals. कौन से animals हैं ये?
This is land.
Land animals हैं. And aquatic animals, any other one? Yes, Zainab. जी Zainab.
Teacher, aquatic animals,
Yes.
fishes,
Fishes or turtles.
frogs,
What? Frogs?
yes,
Yes, frogs. These are all aquatic animals. So this is
alligator,
G, good. So this is the difference between land and aquatic animals. Okay, now open next page of your books. This was your introduction. Now we have to study the different organs of breathing. Organs of breathing का क्या मतलब है? यानी organs क्या होते हैं? Organs हमारी body के parts होते हैं. Okay, and they have different functions. Organs क्या होते हैं? Which are our body parts. Our body parts which have some function, they are called organs. और organs जो हैं वो different functions के लिए होते हैं. जैसे organs of breathing, okay? Organs of breathing means that parts of our body which are involved in breathing. So which part of human being is involved in breathing? Which organ is involved in breathing? Who will like to tell me? Human being में कौन सा organ है breathing का? किसको पता है? Raise your hand. जिसको पता है वो अपने hands raise करें. Yes, Ibra. You can tell me the answer.
Teacher, nose or windpipe or lungs.
Lungs. Basically, ठीक है, वो तो आपके जो है ना वो पैसेज वेज है, वो ऑर्गन नहीं है, वो आपके पैसेज वेज है जिनके जरिए एयर पास होती है. बट बेसिकली ऑर्गन ऑफ ब्रीथिंग इज लंग. ठीक है, गुड. ऑर्गन ऑफ ब्रीथिंग क्या है हमारी बॉडी में? lungs. Okay, there are 2 lungs in our body, as you can see in this picture. Look at this picture, they are telling you. Okay, now I will also show you some pictures related to this and how animals breathe. There are different modes of breathing in animal. They breathe through spiracles, they breathe through gills, they breathe through lungs, they breathe through moist skin. So now we will study different animals and their different ways of breathing. सबसे पहले आपकी बुक पर जो पेज नंबर आपने नेक्स्ट ओपन कर लिया, पेज नंबर 34. इट्स पेज नंबर 34. सबसे पहले आपकी बुक पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? माइक्रोब्स एंड अर्थवॉर्म्स breathe through their moist body surface. How do they breathe? Through their body surface. Means वो अपनी body lining के जरिए breathe करते हैं. किनकी बात हो रही है? अर्थवॉर्म्स एंड माइक्रोब्स. माइक्रोब्स क्या होते हैं? Microbes means very small. Yes, Ibra, do you want to tell me? जी बताएं.
Teacher, they are really tiny, disgusting bugs. Really
They are
tiny.
very, yes, they are very tiny microorganisms which cannot be seen by our eyes, but they can be seen through a microscope. So these are called microbes. Microbes are also known as germs. Microbes are also called germs. Okay, but microbes and germs have a little bit difference as we have studied. We have studied in the chapter number 2 about the difference. Anyone remember that difference? Microbes and germs. Anyone remember the difference? Debra, you want to tell? जी बताएं.
टीचर जर्म्स होते हैं जो इन्फेक्शन करते हैं एंड
क्या करते हैं?
इन्फेक्शन
यस, इन्फेक्शन कॉज. अब वो भी बेसिकली, अब मैं आपको बताती हूँ कि वो माइक्रोब्स जो कि इन्फेक्शन कॉज करते हैं वो जर्म्स कहलाते हैं. ओके, माइक्रोब्स, एक माइक्रोब्स वैसे भी होते हैं जो डिजीज कॉजिंग नहीं होते, एंड देयर आर माइक्रोब्स व्हिच आर डिजीज कॉजिंग. So disease causing या infection causing microbes are called germs. Okay, good Ibra. So you have to remember these points. Okay students, because they are very important. You need to remember these points very well. Okay, ये ऐसी रीडिंग नहीं होती. आप लोगों ने इसको समझना होता है, अंडरस्टैंड करना होता है, इसको पढ़ना होता है. आप लोग बाद में बैठ के अपनी बुक स्टडी किया करें जो पढ़ाया जाता है आपको. Okay, so microbes and earthworms, how do they breathe? हम breathing की बात कर रहे हैं ना. They breathe through their moist body surface. इसके लिए मैं आपको ये picture show करती हूँ. This one. This is the picture of an earthworm. As you can see, this is the picture of an earthworm. Can you see how it is breathing? It breathes through its skin. How does it breathe? It breathes through its skin. You can see it in the picture how it is breathing. It is breathing through its skin. So, earthworm breathes through its skin, moist skin, and there are some insects. As you can see, it is breathing in oxygen. You can see the arrows. अब ये arrow कहाँ आ रहे हैं कि it is breathing in oxygen and it is breathing out carbon dioxide. Can you see the arrows? Now you understand the difference. It is breathing in oxygen. It is breathing out carbon dioxide. Now, this picture, can you see all of you? This one. Now they are telling you different ways of breathing in animals. Different ways of breathing in animals. Okay, spider है. अब ये आपकी बुक पे शायद मेंशन नहीं होगा. स्पाइडर का मेंशन है आपकी बुक पे? No, it's not mentioned. ठीक है. चिकन का हम देख लेते हैं. चिकन कैसे ब्रीथ करते हैं? ये ऑर्गन है. स्पाइडर का ऑर्गन है बुक लंग. इसके जरिए ये ब्रीथ करते हैं. वैसे ही बता देती हूँ आपको. Chicken also breathe through lungs. Fishes breathe through their gills. अब आपको नजर आ रहे हैं fishes कैसे breathe करते हैं? Through their gills. Now caterpillar. अब next line जो आपकी बुक में लिखी थी, look at your books all of you. It is written. Look at your books. It's second line. Insects breathe through small holes called spiracles. Underline. Underline this line. How does insect breathe? Through spiracles. Okay. This diagram is also drawn in your book. You can see this diagram. It is also drawn in your book. Can you see this diagram? They are showing you this diagram. It's drawn in your books. Yes. G. So these are the spiracles. These are the openings. Can you see? These are the holes. Holes means openings. Holes क्या है? Openings है. Body में openings है जिसके जरिए ये क्या करते हैं? Breathe करते हैं. They breathe through these openings or holes. Okay. So this is how insects breathe, and this is the example of a caterpillar. Located on the sides of their body. आपको नजर आ रहे हैं ये spiracles कहाँ located है? इनकी body की side पर. Okay, ये इनकी body का upper part है ना और ये lower part है. तो ये body की side पर ये holes present है. They are located on the side. Oxygen enters through the spiracle and reaches every part of the body through a network of air tubes. Now in holes के जरिए oxygen enters through these holes. ये holes है ना? What are these holes? ऑक्सीजन इन होल्स के जरिए एंटर करती है और फिर पूरी बॉडी में सर्कुलेट करती है. किस तरह से? थ्रू अ नेटवर्क ऑफ एयर ट्यूब्स. The different parts of the body take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So insects also breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Yes, Ikra?
टीचर, ये जो स्पाइडर के बिल्कुल नीचे पिक्चर है वो किस चीज की है?
ये स्पंज की. It's a sponge. It lives. It's a marine. Basically ये एक प्लांट है, मैरीन प्लांट है. उसमें उन्होंने जो है वो दिखा रहे कि उसमें किस तरह से मतलब ब्रीथिंग होती है. तो डिफरेंट है वो थोड़ा सा. वो आप आगे जाके क्लासेस में स्टडी करेंगे. ठीक है. सो अभी हम इस पे आपके टॉपिक से रिलेटेड ही बात करते हैं कि इंसेक्ट्स किस तरह ब्रीथ करते हैं थ्रू स्पाइरिकल्स. ओके, दीज आर द वे. अब नाउ यू सी वी हैव स्टडीड हियर different modes of breathing. तो पहला मैं आपको बता रही हूँ through spiracles. Spiracles में we have studied that these are the holes and oxygen enter through these holes and then circulate in the whole body to a network of air tubes and it then the body exhale or give out carbon dioxide. और carbon dioxide भी कहाँ से बाहर जाएगी? Air में कहाँ से enter होगी? किस चीज के जरिए बाहर निकलेगी? Anyone can tell me? Yes, Zainab? Can you tell me how does carbon dioxide leave the body?
So when we breathe, when we are breathing.
No, I am talking about this caterpillar. आप ये पिक्चर देखो, इसमें ऑक्सीजन जब एंटर कर रही है तो वो इन होल्स के जरिए कर रही है. हाउ डज इट ब्रीथ आउट? वो ब्रीथ आउट कैसे करेगा? किन चीज के जरिए करेगा?
इन होल्स के जरिए.
Yes, it will also breathe out through these holes as it breathe in oxygen and it breathe out carbon
और
dioxide.
टीचर वार्म अप करना है.
जैनब, अभी मैं आपको क्या पढ़ा रही हूँ? आप अपनी कंसंट्रेशन उसी चीज पे रखा करें जो मैं पढ़ा रही हूँ. जी, so it also breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide both through these holes. ठीक है? So these holes are called spiracles. Next आपका वे कौन सा है? Next is through gills. अब हम देखते हैं कि गिल्स के जरिए कैसे ब्रीथिंग होती है. So animals like fish, prawns, crabs, tadpoles which live in water. आपको पता है ये सारे एनिमल्स कहाँ रहते हैं? They live in water. How do they breathe? They breathe through gills. What are these? These are the gills. ये क्या है? ये gills है. Underline this line. The second paragraph, underline in your books. Animals like fish, prawns, crabs, tadpoles which live in water, they breathe through gills. Where are gills situated? कहाँ है gills? देखिए girls, इस पिक्चर में देखिए कहाँ पर है. आप देखो हेड के बिल्कुल पीछे और बॉडी के साइड पे. They are located on the either side of the head. हेड की दोनों तरफ, इस साइड पर भी है और इस तरह उस साइड पर भी अगर हम जाएं तो वहां पर भी गिल्स प्रेजेंट है. They are present on either side of the head. Okay. Now these gills have blood vessels. इन गिल्स में क्या होती है? Blood vessels होती है. Underline. Its third line. They have a rich supply of blood vessels. Okay. इनमें क्या होती है? Blood vessels. But blood vessels क्या होती है? Which carries blood. Blood vessels are, yes, Ibra, you can tell me. Do you want to tell?
Teacher, blood vessels deliver blood.
Yes, blood vessels delivers blood. G, Zainab. Zainab,
ठीक है आगे ना.
I am asking what are blood vessels for? क्या करती है वो?
ये blood vessels carry blood.
Blood vessels carries blood. Okay, so now what do the blood vessels do in fishes? So fishes में क्या काम करती हैं? As it is written in your books, when these animals take water into their mouth, oxygen dissolved in water is absorbed by the blood vessels present in the gills and carbon dioxide is given out. अब आप यहाँ से देख रहे हो, जब भी ये फिशेस ब्रीथ करेंगी तो ऑक्सीजन जो है वो क्या करेगा? it will enter through the mouth and it will dissolve by the blood vessels. ठीक है, यहाँ से ऑक्सीजन, just look at my pointer, यहाँ से ऑक्सीजन जो है वो एंटर होता हुआ माउथ से it will move towards the gills and then यहाँ पर जो blood vessels है it will get absorbed in these blood vessels. Then what happens? Oxygen is dissolved by these blood vessels and the carbon dioxide is given out. यहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन डिसॉल्व हो जाएगा और कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो है वो रिलीज हो जाएगी. यस इब्रा?
Teacher, I wanted to ask that do marine animals have windpipes?
So marine animals also have gills. Okay, but
No,
there are
windpipes. Windpipes.
windpipes. No, they have no windpipe because windpipe is only for human beings, you can say. ठीक है, क्योंकि वो इनमें नहीं होती, वो सिर्फ लंग्स के साथ होती है ना, तो वो ह्यूमन बींग्स में ही पाई जाती है. ठीक है, इनमें तो गिल्स होते हैं और गिल्स जो है उनमें ब्लड वेसल्स होती है, वो ही डायरेक्टली एब्जॉर्ब करती है. So when oxygen enters through the mouth, it is absorbed by the blood vessels which are present in the gills and carbon dioxide is given out. In this way, fishes breathe. Okay, in this way, fishes breathe through their gills. Because gills are having blood vessels and oxygen is dissolved by these blood vessels and carbon dioxide is given out. Okay, आपको आज फ्रॉग, हाउ डज अ फ्रॉग ब्रीथ, उसके लिए आपको मैं ये पिक्चर शो करूंगी कि फ्रॉग कैसे ब्रीथ थ्रू स्मॉल स्किन. इस तरह से फ्रॉग ब्रीथ करता है थ्रू इट्स स्मॉल स्किन. इट इज हैविंग, it breathes in oxygen, it breathes out carbon dioxide. So हमने जो major gas read की कि which gas is breathed in oxygen and which well as by animals. Okay, same gas is breathed in oxygen and same gas is breathed out in carbon dioxide. Okay, now I'm going to ask you few questions related to the topic. Yes, who will tell me? Okay, warm up जो है वो आप लोग खुद से करेंगे. It's quite easy. Match the animals to their habitats. Habitats means the place where they live. जैसे इसमें आपको 4 animals शो किए हुए, camel है, फिर ये एक fish है, then polar bear, and then a monk. They have shown you 4 different animals, and now this is your homework. You have to do this by your own. Yes. Now who will tell me meaning of inhale and exhale? Who will tell me the meaning of inhale and exhale? Raise your hands. G. Marriage.
With inhale means breathe in and exhale means breathe out.
Okay, good. Inhale means to breathe in and exhale means to breathe. Yes, Zainab. Which gas do we breathe in? Yes, Zainab.
Which
gas do we breathe in?
breathe in oxygen
And breathe out?
and breathe out carbon dioxide.
G. Okay, Dua, you also need to participate. Now I want to ask you one question. What is atmosphere? We have studied atmosphere. What is atmosphere?
मम्मा चुप कर तू, मेरे को ओपन है, आके देख, बंद कर ले इसको.
जी दुआ. Yes दुआ, what is atmosphere? Hurry up. Okay, Ibra, you can answer. What do we mean by atmosphere?
Teacher, atmosphere is a thin layer around the earth of air. It's mixed with the different types of gases.
Good. It is a mixture of different gases. It is surrounding the earth and it is a
Earth.
mixture of different gases. Okay, what is the difference between land animals and aquatic animals? Now, who will tell me? Raise your hands. G. Marich, you can tell me.
Miss land animals live on land and animal live in water.
Yes. Aquatic animals live in water. Okay, now I would like to ask a few questions from the next page. G. How animals breathe through spiracles? Now, who want to answer me? G. How? Yes, Zainab, you can tell me. I have unmuted you.
चलो आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Animals breathe through spiracles.
चलो आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
Zainab, क्यों नहीं आ रही? Okay, bro, you can tell me. It is absorbed by the blood vessels, which I have shown you in the picture. This one. It is absorbed by the blood vessels present in the gills, and then it is transferred to the body. And carbon dioxide is breathed out. Okay, now.
दादो
So,
दादो म्यूट खुला हुआ जरा बोले ना, आवाज जा रही है.
okay, now. So, we have studied about gills, spiracles, and what? Okay, what is this? How do earthworms breathe? They breathe through their. Who will tell me the answer? Yes, Marish, you can tell me.
Miss moist skin.
Yes,
Moist skin.
Yes, they breathe through their moist skin. So they breathe in oxygen and they also breathe out carbon dioxide. So we have studied all. Now I would like to ask you about the previous homework. Open page number 32 of your books, all of you. Open page number 32 of your books. Have you done the task and the project which I have given you in the previous lecture? Yes, have you done that? जी प्राप्ति की है. Okay, now I'm unmuting all of you.
जो मुझे कल समझ नहीं आई थी.
जी प्राप्ति की है.
No, it's true.
नहीं किया क्यों? This is your homework. You have to do it.
I'll do it today. I'll do it today.
टीचर मुझे जितना समझ आया था मैंने उतना कर दिया. I will did this task. Name the different types of materials used in bicycles: steel, copper, and plastic. How do we use the property of Milky Way liquid?
जी. Okay, students. So आपका जो task है उसमें उन्होंने आपको पहले बताया name the different types of materials used in a bicycle. आप कोई भी मटेरियल लिख सकते हैं जो बाइसाइकिल में है। क्या क्या होता है बाइसाइकिल में, कौन